Well, it's clear now that the campaign to destroy GB News is already underway. Left-wing establishment types, of course, who have had their own way in terms of broadcast media for a long time now, with, of course, the BBC dominating the airwaves. People are clearly rattled. There is clearly now a campaign out there to try and bring down GB News. And, of course, we can see why they perhaps are so rattled. I reported on that opening night rating for GB News where they absolutely trounced the BBC. And so far, we've seen some great shows. Of course, I know they've had technical glitches, production issues, but these are just teething problems at the end of the day. The mission statement, the tone, the talent involved, I think is all very good. Do let me know what you make of this in the comments below, by the way, guys. But look, they've had Sajid Javid on, for example, today, talking about raising the legal minimum age to get married in England, Wales. You've got Chancellor Rishi Sunak on Andrew Neil's show this evening. It's clear some are very rattled. We've already seen GB News sending a letter of complaint to ministers and regulators. This is, of course, centering around access to pooled footage. We saw, of course, GB News talk of a BBC ambush shortly before their launch. We've now seen, as predicted, of course, the usual bedwetters who spend their entire lives on Twitter complaining about things, moaning, whinging about some of the advertisers on GB News, and in response to that, a pathetic boycott, which is totally ridiculous. I mean, if you actually sat down and watched GB News, clear that far from being any kind of extreme, it's actually where mainstream Britain is on issues far more than other broadcasters. But of course we know that this campaign to try and harm GB News, to try and target advertisers, was launched before they even broadcast a single second. So this isn't about what they're actually doing. It's about people who are rattled that there may be a slightly right of centre alternative out there. People who don't want there to be choice. I suspect the same people who want to shout down debate and not actually have freedom of speech at all. And on top of all of this, we've also seen the media regulator Ofcom receiving complaints, nearly 400 complaints on the launch day of GB News. So make no mistake about it. As far as I'm concerned, there is a clear campaign out here to destroy GB News. It's by people, as I said, who are intolerant, who don't want there to be this alternative for mainstream Brits, who are sick and tired with a lot of the left-wing drivel we see on TV news nowadays. But GB News need to hold their nerve, plough on and continue. I think that they are on the right track, but it's clear they have a lot of people very rattled. Do let me know what you make of all of this, guys. And again, keen to hear from you. What's your opinion on GB News? And as ever, if you enjoyed this video, do give it a quick thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. Hit the join button if you want to become a member and support my channel. I would really appreciate your support, guys. And as ever, thanks so much for watching.